we're going to be touching on the bullying history, types, and prevention. My specific purpose is to inform my audience of the different types, the history, and all the forms and every single way that you can prevent it from happening. My thesis statement and central idea is while everyone is familiar with bullying, many people do not know how big of a deal it is in the society today. While reading my speech, you'll be informed of how widespread it is and what parents and teachers can do to prevent it worldwide. My attention getter is, did you know that at one point in your life, you might have been a bully to someone or you might have witnessed someone getting bullied? My thesis is, while everyone is familiar with bullying, many people do not know how big of an issue it actually is in society today. While reading my speech, you will be informed of how widespread it is and what parents and teachers can do to prevent it. My reason to listen is your child could become a victim of bullying, or even you could. My speech can inform you on all of the types of ways to notice if your child is being bullied or bullying someone. Establishing credibility. When I was in elementary school and middle school, I got bullied very badly. I have ADHD and I used to take a type of medicine that would make me pull my eyebrows and eyelashes out. And I would look very different and weird to the kids. And so they started making fun of me, and I started taking a new medicine to try and help. But instead of it actually helping, it actually made things worse, and it made me lose a lot of weight and made me look kind of anorexic. And so I got bullied even more for that. And as I started high school and I started cheering, things started getting better and I stopped getting bullied as much. And my cheer team and my friends helped me discover who I was, and things have gotten a whole lot better. And my parents and teachers discovered how to help me and how to help the kids stop bullying me. And today I'd like to go into depth with you on the history and prevention of bullying in our world today. To start off with, I'd love to give you a brief history of the word bullying. Bullying history. The word bully has dated back to as early as the 1530s. In its most basic sense, bullying involves two people, a bully or intimidator and a victim. Since the beginning of time, there has been a need to outdo others and compete, and also overcome obstacles. This survival instinct, along with a competitive atmosphere, has remained the same as the human race has developed. Both of these types have flowed over into the educational, social, and economical atmospheres. From the time a young child enters school, he or she is told how they can strive to do their best. This has made competition a very big issue in our society today and in between children and others. Being taught how to be better than someone can make a child strive to get ahead, and knocking other kids down on their way doesn't matter to them. Competition is one of the biggest forms of bullying today. Yet not many people see it that way. These may include pressuring others into doing things for you, like doing your own homework, pressuring students for answers to help them get higher grades than you on tests, spreading social rumors about one. And the difference between traditional bullying and cyberbullying is, while cyberbullying is similar to traditional bullying in many ways, it is a form of bullying where you bully on technology instead of face-to-face. And traditional bullying is where one bullies face-to-face instead of via technology. Since technology has started getting more advanced, there has been more cases of cyberbullying occurring. According to a study conducted by the Research Center, 75% of 12 to 17-year-olds own cell phones, which increased from 45% in 2004, and 1 in 3 teens send 3,000 text messages per month. Cyberbullying is also a lot easier because you can hide behind a camera instead of actually talking to someone face-to-face. Many parents believe that when buying their child a cell phone, they're protecting them, but in reality, they're hurting them. Most kids are bullied via cyberbullying. Many teens, thinking that by picking at a kid is just a joke and that it won't hurt anybody's feeling and it is just a fun game, don't really understand the impacts of how it can affect someone. Now that you have learned all about the history of bullying, I'm going to show you the ways you can prevent it and stop it. Allow me to show you how to stop bullying. There are many signs that cyberbullying and traditional bullying are taking place. Noticeable increases or decreases in texting or phone use. A child might start to avoid social settings, even ones that once used to enjoy. A child becomes depressed or loses interest in being around others. What could you do when cyberbullying happens? Notice and see if there's been a change in mood or behavior, and if so, see why. Talk and ask questions. Learn who was involved, how it started, and what is happening. Document. Keep a record of what is happening and where. Take photos of the comments. Most laws and policies take note that bullying is a repeated behavior. Report. Most schools and other systems have policies of a reporting process that students and teachers can take when bullying is taking place. Support. Peers, mentors, and teachers can sometimes intervene publicly to positively influence a situation where negative content about a child is posted. To be clear, bullying doesn't have to happen face to face. It can happen on a telephone, in chat rooms, or social media. Bullying is happening all around us in our society today. We need to be more aware and take action to stop it. Check on people and make sure they're okay. To restate my main points, we have went over the history of bullying, how far it dates back, and how you can prevent it. Now that you're more familiar with bullying, and the history and the causes and impacts it has on children and our youth today, you can help to end it. Many of my friends have been cyberbullied and been bullied face to face, and I know that sometimes they might not want to tell others about it, but most of the time when you're nervous about it, going to your friends and teachers helps you a lot. Always make sure to check on others and make sure they're not getting picked on. Make sure everyone is okay. And whenever I did my speech, I made sure I went to the Book of Scholars to get all of my research. Thank you for watching.